Was Jermaine like a
Wait a minute, go
really
ahead.
close
Like,
friend? Really close friend?
yes.
Like he kissed you, he gives you a kiss. When he grabbed you, he pulled you closer than what I would think was just like a buddy. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes,
Hmm.
we were together for a while,
Yeah,
but
just because
not
how he came up, he got, like when you have a guy friend, they'll still kind of like they'll hug you, but they'll still stay away. Like when he
right.
did that, it was like I could feel the way your hips feel under my hand, like that type of close. And that's why I'm like, oh, interesting.
Right.
And he goes and I can feel a kiss uh, all the way. Apparently, he would smell good. All right, interesting. Yeah,
Oh, can I speak on that?
yeah,
He
that's okay.
always had he used to wear Lagerfeld. Guys always, there's a lot of guys smell good and all that, but that was one
Yeah.
of the specifics was the Lagerfeld photo cologne that he used to wear. And
Uh-huh.
it would just like
Uh-huh.
it, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yes.
because he went up and he made me get really close to him in my brain, and he made me smell what I can only, well, it's cologne. I don't know which one, but I got that burning, like when you smell fresh cologne and you
Hmm.
get that burning feeling in your nose, and then he made me feel like a softness to it, and I go, oh, this is very good. This is not bad. And so he's just talking about that. And he's talking about how the body heat makes it even better. And I go, oh my God, does it really? And so you didn't get a chance to say goodbye to him when he crossed?
No, and that was one of the, I don't even know how it happened
Oh, okay.
because
Well,
I
let's
live
get
so
into
far
it.
away.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
But
Yeah,
I
I
had
go,
talked
so
to him that week before, and but but I don't know how.
it's okay. It's okay. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. He's talking about. I'm laughing at him because how he says it. He goes, drugs. I go, what?
See, I knew about alcohol. I knew he battled with like alcohol, but I had never really seen him do like no hardcore
Mm-mm. It's like
drugs or
weed.
anything.
It's like weed in
Yeah.
my brain. And he's talking about having an addictive personality, and he's talking
Mhm.
about how that was the downfall of him, essentially, or one of them. If he started getting sick.
During that time
I'm
when I told you I spoke to him like a week or a few before, no, he didn't say nothing about being sick or anything.
Okay, yeah, this is all he said. He says, "Man, I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to go to the hospital." And then, but he goes and he wraps, like if you get an IV and they wrap your arm up, like that's what he shows me for a second. So I don't know if he was sick and he didn't want to go to the hospital, or,
Knowing him, that's probably very correct.
yeah, I guess his body had really broken down. He's talking about, he shows me crusty toes. Weird. Why are you showing me crusty toes?
Sorry.
Um, yeah, he's showing me like
I don't
feet or
remember
like
him
crusty.
having crusty toes,
Well, I
but that's
know,
what's funny because I mean, of course, he probably did as he got older.
yeah. Well, no, because I know he's going from talking about smooth and everything smells good and looks good, and then he
Mhm.
shows me like if somebody's wearing slide sandals and then their toes are like
Yeah.
very dry or like crust. That's what I'll call them, crusty like that. And
Right.
why? If he has a daughter,
Yes. He now
okay.
he has two living daughters.
Okay. Yeah, he's just talking about, I said, so what about you? Anybody? He says, I just want to go back and I want to talk to my daughters. And I said, oh, what? Weird. Do we think he ended up like having I wonder if his stuff exacerbated the problem, and did we end up like finding that he had like a stroke in his house or something? Do you have any idea? Or like something
I
quick,
have
fast like
no
that?
I have I have tried to reach out to another one of my uh, people that became a good friend that's a psychic medium, and she had
Yeah.
told me something similar, but she couldn't. It was so close to the time that he passed, she couldn't get a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
So
that is a real thing. That is a very
he
real
didn't
thing.
commit.
Commit suicide. He didn't kill himself.
Right.
He didn't do anything like that because he's in a higher vibrational
But it
state. It does feel like he his body couldn't take it, and it almost
Mhm.
feels like he died of like a stroke or died of, it's like he laid down and didn't wake back
Something.
up again or something. Weird. Were y'all like actually engaged?
I was 16 and moved and I'm from Maryland and I moved
Oh,
to, oh God, I'm about to cry.
you're
I
okay.
moved to Arkansas and he surprised me and sent me a stuffed animal and inside of it was an engagement ring. And I ended up losing it because I was still in high school. But yeah, we were. We
You
were.
were okay. All right. He gave you a ring in my brain. And I go, what? And then he says engaged. I said, ain't no way. Really? And he goes, yeah. And he says, it almost feels like I hate that the world split you up, because if he would have stayed the part and things, like, it would have been a really good thing. But obviously